Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's tutorial, we're going to be learning how to make this beautiful palazzo pants with cut together pockets. If this sounds like something you're interested in, keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe. With that being said, let's get on with the tutorial. So guys, for this tutorial, I'll be making use of 3 yards of Ankara fabric. The first thing I'll go ahead to do is to open it up and fold it in two. In order to know how wide you should fold it, just go ahead to divide your hip measurements by 4 and add about 4 or 5 inches to that depending on how full it is, and then also go ahead to add about 8 inches to what you have in total. So guys, I'm working with a hip of 40 inches divided by 4, that gives me 10, and then I went ahead to add 4 inches extra for the free allowance and then 8 inches extra for the pocket I'm going to cut together with it. Now go ahead to take the measurement of what I have as my band, and I have the band to be 2 inches wide. I will take half an inch away from the top region, and this is going to serve as my waistline or starting line. Now guys, I'll go ahead to subtract the waistband measurement from what I have. Now guys, the band is 2 inches wide, and then I came down by my hip length, which is at 8 inches, and then down to my crouch length, which is at 12. And also I took the full length measurement. In order to know what your crouch depth is, go ahead to divide your hip by 10, and then go ahead to add whatever you have to what you have at the hip line. So guys, dividing mine by 10, I have 4 and I have the hip line to be 8, then 4 plus 8 is 12, so that's why I have 12. Then I'll go ahead to connect these lines horizontally. Now guys, I'll go ahead to divide by actual hip measurements by 16 inches, and I have 2.5. So guys, from this side, from this opening of my fabric, I'm not going to go ahead to mark that 2.5 all the way through. That is for the waist, the hip, and also for the crouch. Now guys, at the hip line, I'll just go ahead to divide what I have here by 4, and I'm going to add 4 inches to that, and I marked it as seen. Now guys, I will also take this measurement as my crouch line and then also at my waistline, then connect everything together with a straight line using my ruler. Now guys, I'll go ahead to divide my hip by 16, and I have 2.5. So at the crouch area, I'm just going to extend it out by 2.5 and mark it as you can see, and then come out from the middle of the crouch by 1 inch, and then connect everything all together in a curved slant to give me my crouch depth. Now guys, what I have at the crouch line, I'll go ahead to take that also at my full length line and then connect everything together with my ruler, just as you can see. Now guys, I'm going to go ahead to add half an inch all through where I'm going to cut out now. So guys, I'll just go ahead to flip this fabric in a way that we're able to cut out the pocket comfortably. Now guys, from the tip of the waistline, I'll just go down by 2 inches and I'll mark it at this point here. Then I'm just going to go ahead to place my hand like this and then go ahead to draw a curve. So guys, this pocket is actually going to be small. If you want yours to be bigger, you can go ahead to increase your fabric like by when you fold it in two. Now just go ahead to cut it out and then follow this line all the way down. That'll be all for the front. Let's go ahead to cut the back. The first thing to go ahead to do is to open up your fabric and then fold it in two, making sure that the back is like way wider than the front by like 3 inches. Now guys, at the crouch area, make sure to have about 2 inches extra, and also on this top region, also make sure to have about 2 inches extra. After doing this at the back, I'm going to add 2 inches to what I have and then do the same thing at the crouch line and take it all the way to the hem, connect it together as you can see with my ruler. Now guys, just like you can see me placing my measuring tape, I'll just go ahead to place it up just like you can see and then connect it together in a slanted form, from the crouch being the highest point then to the waist. Then I'm just going to go ahead to connect the 3 point I have here, that's the crouch line, the extension by the hip line, and then also this our new waistline. I'll go ahead to retake what I have at my front waistline to make sure that it is exactly what I have at the back waistline, and once they are done, I'll go ahead to cut everything out. For the second part of the trouser where we have the pocket, I'll just go ahead to trace exactly what I have for the back piece. Now guys, with this, I'll just go ahead to join them both at the flap areas for the front and the back. Now guys, after joining them both at the crotch area, I also went ahead to weave them, and this is what the front and the back is looking like. So just go ahead to place them right sides facing each other, and we're going to join them and sew them all through for the both sides. Now guys, after making that stitch all through, this is what I have. I also went ahead to weave it for neatness. Now guys, the next thing I'll just go ahead to do is to align the both of them at the flap region and then sew it all round. So guys, I've gone ahead to stitch around this area and also went ahead to weave it for neatness. Now guys, the next thing to go ahead to do is to fold the hem of the leg. Just fold it in two and then stitch it all round. Having hemmed the leg, this is what it's looking like. So guys, can you see how neat it is? Now the next thing we'll go ahead to do is to work on the waist of the band. The first thing to go ahead to do is to take the measurement of what you have with your tape rule of the waist all round. Now guys, I have my piece of fabric here and it is 2.75 inches wide, although my band is 2 inches wide. And then as for the length, it's a bit over what I have it to be for the length of the waist. Now just go ahead to take the measurement and then mark it as you can see directly on my fabric and then connect it together. Now guys, we're going to create a little bit of hole. So first of all, I'm going to divide my band into two, and then from that point I'm going to divide what I have there again into two. Now guys, I'm going to leave about half an inch open, so I'm going to stitch and stop here and then stitch all the other way down. Now guys, after going ahead to make that stitch and then iron very well, this is what I have my band to look like. Now guys, this little gap here is what we're trying to create. This is where our rope is going to pass through. Now guys, next thing I'm going to do is to bring the elastic that I'm going to work with. This is my elastic and I'm just simply going to subtract 3 inches from my client's actual waist measurement. So I'm just going to subtract 3 inches and I'm going to have 33 because our waist measurement is 36, and I'm going to cut it out and then I'm going to join the both of them with half an inch. Having gone ahead to make that stitch, this is what I'll be looking like, and I repeated it several times so it's going to be firm. Now guys, I'll go ahead to insert the elastic into the fabric casing just like you can see, and I'll align the joining together, like the joining that has the little hole at the middle together. So now guys, I'm just going to go ahead to pin this on the front of our pants. I'm going to pin it there, and then from there I'm going to stitch it all through, joining the band to the trouser. So guys, I'm just going to go ahead to show you how I will join the band to that of the pants, and please just watch what I'm doing because I'm going to be dragging it as I'm sewing. So guys, this is what I have it looking like after joining it. I'll then go ahead to weave the rough edges. Having gone ahead to weave it all through, this is what I have. Now guys, at the middle, you know, see this our little opening right here. We're going to stitch on top of the opening and also below the opening. So guys, whilst you are stitching, you go ahead to make sure that you are drawing the fabric, the elastic very well. Now guys, having made that my first stitch all through, this is what I have it looking like. Now I'm going to make another stitch below where this opening is and sew it all around. So guys, that will be all for the stitching on the elastic of the band. The next thing that you want to go ahead to do is to work on your rope piece. I have this little piece of fabric that I want to work with. I'm just simply going to go ahead to fold it just like you can see, and I'm going to run a stitch along it. Now guys, this is what I have my rope to be looking like. With the help of my safety pin, I'm just going to go ahead to pass my rope through the middle case. Remember we have 3 cases now. I'm just going to go ahead to pass it through. Having passed the loops through, I'll just go ahead to knot the ends just like you can see. So guys, that will be all for this tutorial. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and also comment. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.